Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. Again, this is AJ, and in this episode we're going to cover on this video this bucket. I have found that this bucket has multiple uses. In fact, I have found 15 uses for this bucket. So why is this bucket different than an ordinary bucket, and what makes this special? Alright, we're going to cover and answer that question in just a moment. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to cover all the 15 things we found in this bucket. What is the cost of this bucket and where can you find this bucket? Okay, so this bucket is a special bucket because of the lid construction of this bucket. Okay, it is found at Lowe's department, your local handyman store. Or you can also probably find it at Home Depot too, but I just went to Lowe's. And the cost of this bucket is very simple. It's about a little less than $20, okay? And there's 3 different pieces to this bucket, okay? So if you look at this bucket, you see that there's a measuring gauge on there from a half a gallon to 3.5 gallon. And it's a 5-gallon bucket. And it's got a screw-on lid, or otherwise known as a gamma lid, or in this case, they call it screw top lid. But it also comes with this lip on it that you have to put on the bucket. Now, and then there's the bottom piece. So there's 3 separate sections to this bucket, right? And you just screw it on tight. Now, when you go to Lowe's and buy this, you have to look for the base, the lip, and also the screw lid. So you have to put it together. Now, it's not easy to put together, okay? It takes a little bit. So I had to find it's near the paint department. I had to find the paint guy with a rubber mallet, and he had to smash it in there because we were physically trying to put it on, but he had to use the rubber mallet to just basically put it on there. It took a while, but once you got it together, it's hard to get it off. So just leave it as it is when you finally got it together. So let's go ahead and go over the 15 things that you can do with this bucket. Okay. So what's the first thing can you do with this bucket? Well, the first thing you can do with this bucket is you can go fishing with this bucket. You can put your bait, put some water in there, and seal it, and then go to the pier and so on, or your boat. And when you catch a fish, you can also put that in there, and it'll keep the fish fresh until you get home, right? Until you're ready to go ahead and clean the fish and so forth. But I want to go over something real quick before we move on. What's special about this bucket is it keeps moisture out. It also keeps the pest out, so you won't have any bugs go in this because it's going to be sealed. And then also what it does is it keeps the odors out, or odors in, so that if you've got something smelly like fish for say, when you seal this bucket, you won't smell any fish. And you can transport this bucket in your truck or in your car. You can even put it in the inside of the car because it won't spill because it's completely sealed. Okay, so it keeps the pests out, moisture, and odor. That's what's special about this bucket. So what's the second thing? What's the second thing can you do with this bucket? Well, you can go ahead and use the bottom piece, right, and use it as a shower. Okay, so there's two different ways you can use this as a shower. One, you can paint the whole thing black, right, except for the measuring gauge over there. Just leave that clear. Just don't paint that. And then you can, once the whole thing's painted black, add water to it, let the sun heat it up naturally on its own, and by the end of the day, you're ready for a nice warm shower. What's because it's heated up the water in the bucket. The other thing you can do is you can boil water and mix it with the cold water. Let's say you're near a river or something, and you you boil water in a propane stove of some kind and mix it together, and you can use it as a shower. 2 ways you can use it as a shower. One, you can scoop the water out of it, like a cup or something, and then put it on your head and body and so forth. Or you can get something called a portable shower kit, and one of them is called Ivation. What it does is you go ahead and charge it to a USB plug, let the lithium battery inside the pump, it comes to the pump, and you charge it, right? And then when it's charged, you can take the bottom of the pump, put it in the bottom of the water, and on the other end is a shower head. And then once you turn the pump on, just like a house, the water would go through the hoses from the bottom of the bucket, and it'll come out through the shower head, and you'll have a portable shower with you. Okay, so that's a shower. You can use it as a chair near a table if there's no picnic area or something. You can take it to the beach and use it as a chair, right? What's the other thing you can use this for? You can use multiple dried goods on this, such as dried beans. Okay, you can have black beans on there, kidney beans, northern beans, navy beans, and so on. And just put them on a separate clear plastic bags and just store it all in there and seal it. And your beans will stay fresh and last for a really long time, okay? Or you can put rice in it, whether it's white rice or brown rice or both, right? Just keep it in a separate bag and then seal it in there and then shut the lid tight. Just screw it on and make sure it's tight and you won't smell anything, right? And it'll keep it, like I said, it's moisture, odor, and pest free. Okay, you can even use it as a trash can. Once you put smelly trash in there, you won't be able to smell it because it's completely shut. And it's so easy to open. All you have to do is say unscrew it and then it's open, right? And then you can dispose of the trash when you're done. Okay, some people, like Ben Life people, what they do is they even use it as a storage. You can use it as a storage bin for human waste and seal it, and you won't smell any human waste at all until you can get to a trash can and then empty that bag and put in the trash can like you do with a diaper. Okay, that's another use for it. You can store tools in it. Okay, as far as like camper gear, also you can put in there, small camper gear besides tools. You can put that on there. You can go ahead and store small items like bird seeds in there. And also you can put livestock feed in there. Those are two separate things. So bird seeds and livestock feed. You can even store flour in there, like all-purpose flour, or you can put a different kind of flour, mix them together with you put it in a separate container as far as a bag or something, a clear plastic bag, and then store both of them in there, okay? You can also turn this bucket, once you get the shower one from the portable shower one that called Ovation, it's a shower kit, and it comes to the pump. You fill this up with water, cold water's fine, or hot, whatever, and then put the pump at the bottom, and you turn it on, and use it to wash your car. It's 5 gallons. That's a lot of running time for water, and you can wash your car with it, okay? So I'm sure that if you are creative enough, you can come up with more ideas what you want to put in this bucket, okay? So if you like the contents of this video and you've gotten something out of this video, please, I ask you that for the time I spent here and sharing this video with you to make your life more fun and comfortable, like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. And thank you for watching. I appreciate you. I'll see you on the next video. Bye-bye.